Peace, 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 family. Always peace, love, oneness, and divine vitality on all energy grids. Looking at the 11 segments. Started it at 11:11. Divine grace for alignment. For ones that are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. We're uplifting the soul to inner self-empowerment is the goal. Divine grace. I started off with some divine atonement. Divine grace, divine grace, divine grace. Giving divine grace to the ancestors of the all, of supreme lights, supreme darkness, supreme void, supreme etheric centers, supreme centers of the earth, supreme inner earth, supreme outer earth. Atsio. I'll start with this paper, when Spirit talks and channel specific messages, I write them down. So, this right here, guys, understand, beautiful souls, the certain rank they get is from the certain battlefields they've been in. So, understanding that, and ones that lack self-identity. So many words out here. So with that means, like I said, I align to certain babalawus, baby, to serve some karma. Though, Spirit showed me this. Babalawus sacrificing animals and using their blood as a mirror. Olodumare says no more, baby. To use their blood to mirror. And then it brought me to another portal of the blood and mirroring. To this depth with sacrificing souls. And that energy as a magnet to mirror for somebody else's world is the crazy work. And the fact that they thought it wasn't going to be seen or be spoken about, these words dismantle and bind these unhealthy traditional techniques and components. It ain't even healthy for you. And they're sacrificing animals like that. Babe, we supposed to be teleporting, telekinesis. We supposed to be exercising our abilities with them. Why you think they created a zoo? But you know what? I'm going to be obedient. Think they destroyed one of the most powerful plants. This plant can heal all diseasements. And then they manipulate with that. Diseasements, when it comes to cancer and all of that. We're magnets. We're electromagnetic beings. So, whatever energy you in, whatever energy you're attracting, whatever energy you throwing out, harvesting, whatever, would equal the diseasement. That's why they got negatives, positive, and equals. That all add up to the magnetism of you. I'm just saying, it's a secret. Because no, you're just a human. You're just normal. But come on now. Electromagnetic. When you leave, here goes another one, y'all. When you leave, your energy goes with you. That's what's tearing them up, hunty. When you leave, that healing magnet, that source spirit cleansed you with and aligning to other beautiful souls that want to truly cleanse their magnets. That whole aura field when it come in a room. So the ones that lack self-identity are possessed by deceit When you move your energy, baby, they know, they feel it. Calling with fake conversations. And, oh, hey, how you been? And all in the back of their head. When are you going to come around so I can hug you or touch you? So I can get some of that energy. Because they ain't out there. Say they grounded. Say they doing spiritual work. But if one spiritual work is listening to your spirit, listening to what your spirit tells you on how to heal yourself as an electromagnetic being. And then after that, stop crying and heal your inner child. The one's been out here harvesting and harnessing for far too long. Ain't got no self-identity. Don't even know who they are. Yeah, that name, it's on your birth certificate. Give me another one. What other names has Spirit given you? What other transformations has Spirit given you besides what somebody else told you? That's triggering. That's triggering the sun. Like I said, ones is out here really doing the spiritual work and aligning the beautiful souls that want to do the spiritual work. Then to be sitting out here playing with ones that's lacking their self-identity. Because here's the thing. As a snowflake, everybody, I love to put that one out there. As snowflakes, we have our own authentic design, which means you have your own powers. You have your own abilities. Some have tapped into them and chose to do otherwise. And now you see their worlds. A healed magnet can pull their energy from portals, timelines, and spaces. And that brought me to a timeline with Alexander the Great. Ancestors hiding things for divine reasonings. And then the ecosystem. And they said, be obedient, and I'm going to leave it right there. It's that. Ones that really seen it, 737, seen it with their own eyes, seen the power of Source, God, masculine and feminine energy of God, seen it, and yet chose to be deceitful, say things of ignorance. What are you truly ignoring? The stuff you need to heal inside? So you will talk so much stuff about somebody else as a magnet. It gotta go back. So stop that crying. Do your healing work. You just thought they was gonna do that talking and it was gonna back up their healing? No. You little silly witch. Oh, spirit. You little silly witch, you? No. And that's crazy. That show you the test. Some will go through the test, shift in alchemy, become an oracle, and then go through another test of deceit and become a witch. Ain't that something? You tap into your Kemetic ancestors, go to a depth, about to hit the timeline of Sumerian. Then boom, you get tested with some demonic energy, fall into the frequencies of greed. Now, you're dancing with minions. I know it's triggering. In the ignorance, what are you truly ignoring? Can't be that negative. You gotta give space, hunty. That's an ability. Space. While ones be ignorant, talk low, belittle you, but still give space to look them dead in their face, in their face. Look them dead in their face and see the bullshit, but still throw out frequencies of purity. Sociopaths. They look like sociopaths only because they don't want to do the real healing work. But out here playing the 3D like they know what they're doing. You out here in 3D as a slave. Talk about it. Talk about it. Like, talk about it. Because what are you bound to? Yeah, just cut cords, sever them, quantum leap. Because ones will go to the depth to act like they're spiritual, ain't doing no spiritual work, but will harness and harvest another beautiful soul's energy and cloak it all up like lotion. They didn't rub somebody else's in. They just rub all on them. So people, oh yes, your energy's amazing. Thank you. But it's lotion, it's energy of somebody else's. Thank you. Looking at it. But Spirit don't even, I haven't pulled the decks out. Spirit don't even want to pull no cards. They don't get that. They don't understand it as a magnet. When you project that energy out, baby, now you're an open book, 10-10 across the board. When you project that negative bullshit out into the world, and then if this other magnet is of pure frequencies, you're an open book for their purest protection, to protect themselves from your bullshit. It's triggering to some that understand it, but some ain't gonna understand it because they block. The frequency is too high. They looking, huh? What she said? Some of them go still rewind it and still not understand what I just said off my lips. I'm telling you, people be bound by these energies. Not even going to say entities no more. Like energies. They've been manipulating stuff for far too long. What's an entity? We got celestial beings. We got unseen realms. They got schools and what they teach them at they schools about energy. So what are we dealing with? That's your game changer. Change that. Because it's been manipulated for far too long. And ones that go to the depth to think about it. What's the ones that stand at the most power in these matrix-driven simulations? When you tap into that, that's when you'll know where your holiness is. The spirits, go back to the Vatican. Go back to your holiness. Unbind yourself. That's just for somebody specific on a specific timeline. Unbind yourself. In that world of demons, you can unbind yourself to be the melanated one. See, demon, the melanated one, two different worlds. And you can quantum leap from one to the other. Especially being top of the melanin. That's a business. That's the manipulation of a culture and heritage. 1313 across the board. Ophiuchus, 13th zodiac, divine feminine, pure frequencies reign to speak divine truths. Live in our truths. Be our truths, y'all. Let's go, cosmic magnets. And aligning. Divine grace for aligning to specific gods and goddesses. Ones that are truly doing the work, ones that want to see and feel their worlds change as they know they should be. They're playing with beautiful souls. These beautiful souls bound to gossip and blasphemy and don't know how to get out. Just don't speak on it. Leave people's business where it is. That's boundaries. Especially with your energy, your magnet. But if ones know they can come to your energy and get some, why not? Especially if you ain't set them boundaries yet. So we're going to go ahead and end it. This one right here is just the clarity. Knowing who you are, being aware of ones that lack self-identity. Those are dangerous ones out here in the game because they are, hi, hey, acting like it's just normal in 3D. Your baby, And then half of them, they soul ain't even here. They still bound to other things. So they look like they here, but they soul is trapped. You want to talk about that? Anybody want to talk about that? You can be in 3D, clocking in and clocking out. Clocks all day, every day. And soul be bound to shit. But they don't want to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about that. Okay. All right. And just leave these portals where they are. We have to. That's disrupting the balances of nature. Beautiful souls align to us for that type of work. Not us going out there and telling them, oh, we do this and we do that. Do you want that? No, there's boundaries. Because some, when they feel that, they think it's theirs. So no. Yeah, listen to it. Listen to y'all. That being said, always peace, love, oneness, and divine vitality in all energy goods. Atsi, Ashuk, Ashe, Namaste.